Hey, have you ever thought about the concept of dowry in India? It's been on my mind lately, and I find it quite concerning.
Oh, absolutely, Rahul. Dowry is a complex and deeply rooted issue in our society. It's sad to see that despite modernization, it still exists in some places.
Right? I mean, it's supposed to be illegal, but it's still prevalent in many communities. I just can't wrap my head around the idea of a family having to give money or gifts to the groom's family for their daughter's marriage.
I completely agree. It's not just about the financial burden it places on the bride's family, but it also perpetuates gender inequalities. The whole notion implies that the groom's family has a right to demand these things as a condition for marriage.
And it often leads to terrible consequences, doesn't it? I've heard about cases where brides are harassed, abused, or even killed if the dowry isn't deemed sufficient.
Yes, sadly that's true. The pressure and expectations associated with dowry can lead to emotional and physical abuse of the bride. It's a violation of her rights and dignity.
I wonder what could be done to address this issue. Education and awareness seem crucial, but they alone might not be enough to change deep-seated cultural norms.
You're right. I think it requires a multi-pronged approach. First, strict enforcement of existing laws against dowry is essential. Plus, we need more campaigns and initiatives to challenge these norms and promote gender equality.
And it's not just about what society does, but also how we as individuals react. If we hear about someone demanding or accepting dowry, we should speak up against it and not let it slide.
Absolutely. Our generation has a role to play in changing mindsets. Also, families need to raise their sons to understand the importance of equality and respect in a marriage, rather than perpetuating outdated expectations.
Agreed. It's a tough battle, but change is possible. I hope that someday, dowry will be seen as a thing of the past, and marriages can truly be based on love, compatibility, and mutual respect.
I share your hope, Rahul. Let's do our part in spreading awareness and promoting the values of equality and respect. That's the only way we can contribute to a brighter future without the shadow of dowry hanging over it.
Well said, Aisha. Let's stay informed, have open conversations, and be the change we want to see in our society.